This entire offseason, we've been harping on the biggest need for the Raiders being defense. And absolutely, I think that you really, if the Raiders don't go defense with their first 3 out of their 4 picks or first 4 picks, something major happened. And I really feel like the Raiders are in a spot where every level could use it. Yes, you've got Max Crosby on the D-line, but Chandler Jones really didn't step up. This is a deep edge class. This is a deep corner class. You could go corner. You could go, linebacker. You could go safety. Wherever you want to, I would be just fine with it. But one of the biggest underrated needs for the Las Vegas Raiders is offensive line. And you may ask why, and also maybe be asking why I do this video, because no matter how many mock drafts we do, we pick up 1, maybe 2 offensive linemen, and somebody just freaks. Like, it's just gotten to the point where, like, I'm gonna show you how this offensive line stacked up for the Raiders last year, and then you'll see why the Raiders need to address the offensive line still. Okay, so Colt Miller, Dylan Parham, and Andre James were solid. All had over 60.0 PFF grades. Not worried about them. Okay, fantastic. What about that right side? Alex Bars had a 45.4 PFF grade, under a 40.0 run blocking grade, and just over a 45.0 pass blocking grade. Not fantastic in the slightest. He was actually very not effective. Jermaine Illuminar, he was serviceable, had a 75.3 PFF grade, but he only signed a 1-year contract. So that usually means that the Raiders, and plus he's getting up there in age too, so they're going to have to address the right side of the offensive line. I hate to break it to you. Now, I will extend the olive branch. I'll stop being rude, and I will say that, yes, defense needs to be the top 4 picks. I will reiterate that fact, but in most of our mock drafts, if you get into that 7, if you pick your defensive player that you might want, and again, this is just running through scenarios here. If you pick Devin Witherspoon and they get all the way to 38, why is that not going any faster? Okay, anyway, you get all the way to 38. You're going to tell me that if Osiris Torrance is there, you're not going to take him because you're going to be back at 70, 100, and 109 for those picks. You've got 2/3, you've got 2/5, 2/4, all of these different things. And yes, if you wanted to pick up Andrew Voorhees and just spend all of your defensive picks or all of your picks on defense, I would be okay with that. But to just sit here and suggest that offensive line is not in any way a need for the Las Vegas Raiders is blasphemous. If you think that the offensive line or addressing the offensive line is not a major need for the Raiders, go back and watch any tape. Any tape, I dare you. You will see that even Derek Carr himself, he didn't have a lot of time when it came to that right side. Dylan Parham struggled at times. At the very least, Andrew Voorhees needs to be the consolation prize in here. Again, yes, defense is the main concern, but offensive line needs to be addressed in the draft, whether it's right guard or right tackle. Again, I would be okay if Jermaine Illuminar you didn't draft his replacement now. Okay, fine, but I want a right guard, a guy that if he doesn't start right now and you want to wait till the later rounds, fine, but you need to still address the offensive line. You still need better depth pieces, and you need to help out Jimmy G and the rest of this offense by solidifying the rest of that offensive line. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've got from you guys. You guys are all awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below. We would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about O-line being the Raiders' most underrated need.